Hello, good people of YouTube. Welcome to my channel, Just Another Student Vlogs. Today I'm going to talk about 10 important things that you need to pack when you're going to Australia for your studies. Watch the rest of the video to find about that. Number 1. First, you have to check the weather of the city that you will be staying at. Like in my case, I will be staying in Hobart, which is in the state of Tasmania. So if you're living in other cities like Melbourne, Sydney, Perth, you should check the weather which are available over Google. You should look what is the range of the temperature throughout the year. Like if it's a very hot and humid place, you should take more cotton based clothes which are airy and will help you through the summers, because sometimes it can get very hot in Australia, as you know about the bushfires, like how it started. But in my case, in Tasmania, it's cold for most of the time and the summer is very short. And in Hobart, it doesn't rain much, but in the other part of Tasmania, rainfall is quite high. So if you're going in that part of the island, you need to pack some rain gears also. So for my case, I'll be packing mostly woolen layers, so that will be helping me through the winters over there. The thing that you should remember is to bring lots of layer based clothes. Like you should bring like light jackets which you can wear over like your normal clothes, because from my experience, what I have seen in these places where the weather is like cold most of the time, the buildings are well heated, like they have central heating systems. So if you wear your warm outside jackets in the building, you will sweat a lot and you won't feel like really comfortable. So you should bring some layers which you can easily take off inside the building, so that you will feel more comfortable. Third, you should remember, if it's a rainy place, you should bring either a raincoat or an umbrella. And if it's not a rainy place, like it doesn't rain much, then you can skip those things, which will save on the luggage weight. Fourth will be like you should take shoes, which are very important. You should take at least 2 or 3 different kind of shoes, like running shoes, one formal shoes that you can wear to formal occasions, like a black shoe or brown shoe, kind of leather shoe kind of thing, which are very formal, and one you can wear regularly to the university. So my advice will be to at least bring 3 pairs of shoes, and you can buy them later on over there. Fifth most important thing is utensils, and there is a question like, do you really need them? If you're staying in like university accommodations or in some accommodations that you're staying, you should check whether they are providing utensils or not, or you can share with the friends or your flatmates over there. Like you should find out about that. Otherwise you can take some light utensils, because like luggage limit is not infinite. There is a limited amount of luggage that you can carry, so look into that before packing utensils. Sixth important point is medicines. Do you really need them or not? Australia is a really advanced country, but like over the counter drugs are sometimes really costly in this type of countries. So if you're from India or similar places, like where over the counter drugs are cheaper, like kind of medicines that you don't need prescriptions from doctors to be able to use, you can carry them. But my advice will be to declare them at the immigration and customs, so that they can look through your luggage and like they can assign like whether that medicine is safe to be used in their country, or whether the composition is legal in their country or not. But if you're taking over the counter drugs, my suggestion will be to declare them. Homeopathy medicines are also not allowed in Australia. Homeopathy and Ayurvedic medicines, you should not carry them, because otherwise you may get into some kind of trouble explaining to the border authorities. And that argument you don't want to get into while you're trying to get into Australia for the first time. Point that most students pack is food and spices, especially Indian students. Like foods, it's a very complicated issue. You should look into the immigration website, like kind of foods you can carry. But like you can carry some foods that are like you don't even have to declare. Those are instant noodles that you can get, like Maggi or ramen, those kind of food. But it's really safe to declare them. You can take packed biscuits, like from a really good brand with a very good packaging. You can take them. And spices, I will advise you to buy from market, like in a very well packed pouches, and because border authorities tend to reject spices that are homemade because there are chances of fungal infection from those spices, and they don't want to take that risk. And my another advice will be to pack like small quantities of this food and spices, because I know spices can be really expensive, and if they like contraband your spices, you will lose a lot of money. But if you pack like small amount, you won't feel that bad if they take them eventually or something. Important thing that you need to pack is your electronics, like your laptop, mobile or tablets. Like if they are from India, you need to get a different adapter to be able to charge them in Australian power outlets, because their power outlets are different from ours in India. So you need to buy adapters from Amazon or whatever website you prefer, or from any other shops in your locality. I'll link some adapter options in the description below. Hopefully you will be able to buy them, or like it will help you to charge your devices. Ninth thing that you need to pack, number 9, is cash. You need to carry some cash, both for Australia and also your layover destination. If it's outside of your country, then you need to carry some foreign cash for your layover area, because that will be helpful for you. You may need to buy some food over there or something. But for both cases, for Australian currency and also the currency of your layover destination, you need to have the receipts. Otherwise you may get into trouble for carrying foreign currency in the airport. Final most important thing, number 10, is if you need prescription glasses like me, make sure to pack at least 2 more pairs. So if something happens to your first one, you will have a backup. And you should also pack your prescription from your doctor, so that if you need to make another pair over there in Australia, you already have a prescription from your doctor, and you can go to a glass like spectacle shop and get one built. And if you wear contact lenses, also same thing, make sure to pack extra contact lenses and also carry your prescriptions, so that you can get a new one built over there. And you should also pack sunglasses, because the sun in Australia is really intense, and there is a hole in the ozone layer, so you should also pack sunscreen so that you don't get skin cancer. Now I'm going to show you what I am packing. If you have been watching so far, thank you so much. Please make sure to like, share and subscribe this video. That will help me a lot in making future videos. And enjoy the rest of the video while I show you what I am packing. Guys, here you can see these are my suitcases that I'm taking with me, and in it, like, there is some stuff that I'm taking. Like as I've said, you need to pack 3 pairs of shoes. 1 pair, running pair, I will be wearing with me, and like this is a formal shoe that I'm taking with me. These are like casual everyday shoes that I'll be wearing to the university for first few months at least. And I'm also taking some airtight containers with me, some ladles and spoons, some bed sheets, and one formal dress for cultural events and stuff. Some 3 shirts, some bed sheets, and some winter jackets like here and here. Also make sure if you're going to any conferences, make sure you should pack some formal jackets like blazers and stuff. You can also carry some kitchen knives with you. Most important thing is like bring tons of t-shirts because you'll need them. You can also take rice cooker, some pressure cookers, and some medicines which you need, and also my laptop. And I will also be taking my winter jacket with me also, and I will also be taking some thermal inners that I'll be wearing underneath my clothes to keep me warm, because Tasmania is really a cold place in winter. That's all for now. Right guys, that's everything I'm packing with me to Tasmania. Hopefully you like this video. In the next video I'll probably be making a video on how to get a student visa to Australia without the help of any agent or education agent. I mean, you can save tons of money if you do it yourself, if you can. And yeah, till then, bye bye.